Hello there, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, hi. I'm ready for some more pain and suffering, aka going after this giant spider. The woohoo! Tree of Emptiness decisive battle. Even more fighting. I remember my strategy from last time. In the last episode, I was up against Ort. In this episode, I'll be up against Ort. And in the next episode, I'll be up against Ort. I mean, I'm sorry, I need a little break. I just started though. Don't be sorry. Take a seat. Lean it back a bit if you want. Take 15 or so to clear your head and relax. And try not to rely on the ampoules. They'll catch up to you in a big way later. How are things looking outside, Commander Gordolf? I don't see any seeds. Now's our chance. I'm going to slow down a bit so we can get out of here and into a safe space or safe place. Kiri Light, are you reading me? Get back inside. You need a rest too, or at least get something to eat. Understood. Moving to the rear hatch now. Da Vinci, would you mind tuning up the Ortonax? Oh, 4. That's not even close to relaxing. Hang on, I'll be right there. Ooh. Good night, have a nice rest. They've been fighting for almost 4 hours straight now. I'm sure they're both pacing themselves, but still. How much longer can they keep this up? Can we really stop Ort before it reaches Mexico City? Is something wrong, Tepeyu? You keep looking out the window. Are there more seeds headed our way? No, I was just observing the Tree of Emptiness. They're different from the one we saw in the 9th stratum. It's different? Oh right, that one was dead, but... Dead wasn't it? But how else are they different? Yeah, I guess so, but is that such a big deal? How else are they different? According to what you told me, the Trees of Emptiness are what maintain their respective lost belts, yes? I do sense a great deal of energy inside them, though not as much as there is in Miklan Sun. Compared to the one in Russia, these are more like the tips of branches. A real Tree of Emptiness is a lot bigger. Well, technically, I guess there isn't any such thing as a real or fake Tree of Emptiness. No such thing as a real or fake. As long as it's the right shape, its size doesn't matter. The galaxies inside these trees cannot possibly be real, and yet, we can't help but perceive them as such. I can accept a galaxy existing within a tree, but I don't see how that serves as a foundation of a lost belt. Even when Ort had shut down after becoming our Tree of Emptiness, Miklan continued to exist. Perhaps these trees aren't using their galaxy's energy at all. No, never mind that now. The real question is, are the galaxies necessary? Is there some deeper meaning behind them being galaxies? Tepeyu? What you going on about? Ort has reached the 7th stratum. It's not deviating from its route. If it keeps holding on to that route, our final showdown will be at the 6th stratum. Tepeyu, I'm afraid we simply can't afford to rescue any other Danos. I'm afraid I have to make the tough call now. There's no way for us to get to Metz Titlan ahead of Ort. Ah. Oh right. Oops. Oh no, Archetype. Right. Ort's route will take it right through the observatory. Oops. Oops, goodbye, Ishkick. Oh no. Oops. I know. Thank you for consideration, Gordolf. But even if we could get there in time, Ishkick still wouldn't be able to leave that dome. She simply cannot leave the observatory. We both came into terms with that long ago. So I assure you, none of you have anything to feel guilty about. That guilt falls entirely to me. This is what I get for wishing to free her, yet failing for hundreds of years to find a way to do so. Sad. My, I can't believe it's headed directly for me. I guess it's going to obliterate this entire plateau. Hehe, this is kind of exciting. I've never seen a spectacle like this in person before. I see you prepared to meet your death with grace. You made the right decision. Even if I helped you escape, you wouldn't be able to live outside this dome. Ishkik, the Danos-born an archetype, who has observed this fifth age of Miklan from beginning to end. As the Arbiter bound to serve Miklan's fate, I will bear witness to your final moments. Back when you were talking with the Chaldeans, the Maya decided that they would leave Ort be, now that it has become the Tree of Emptiness. And that if Chaldea were to try and shut Ort down for good, I'll erase them myself. Really? It's just the two of us here and you're still insisting on playing Arbiter? Don't you think you might be too earnest for your own good, Kukulkan? You heard about Quetzalcoatl from Proper Human History, right? You know the Maya based you off her, and that she was far more free-spirited than you've ever been. I guess it just goes to show that both you and I are mere what-ifs who were never able to become the real thing. The gods of Proper Human History are from their own world, not ours. I am this Lost Belt's god of creation that comes with obligations I must fulfill. Then as your friend, and as a daughter of this underground world, let me say goodbye. Maya, all of you decide together to help us survive by creating an escape beneath the ground. You've been regretting that decision ever since, and have spent tens of millions of years trying to make up for it. You fear there must have been a better way, that maybe you should have followed Proper Human History's example. Thank you. I appreciate what you've done, but it's okay. We were so happy here. You may be different from us, you may be aliens, but you're still our mother. It's okay to grieve your children's deaths, and dream of how things could have been more like Proper Human History. Aw. Oh my, it won't be much longer now. You should leave before you get caught up in this. But I'm glad I had a chance to thank you before the end. Goodbye, Kukulkan. You who were the sun watching over me, and Brother Tepeyu were my only friends. But my life was more eventful and filled with love than any other member of humanity. Well... Goodbye, Ishkik. Oh man, the last spots are gonna hurt so much to see animated someday. Wee! Woohoo! Even more fighting, maybe. Or not yet. Ahahaha. Woohoo! Okay. I knew we made the right choice not to follow Ort. Taking a more direct route has let us arrive just before it. This will be our final line of defense, right, Technical Advisor? Definitely. We should be able to summon servants more freely here. Go on and call for her, Misaki. Over here, Reshiao. Save us, invincible goddess! I love that. Save us, invincible goddess! At the very least, 6 and or 7. I'd want to see the first one too, since, you know, it's the first. Oh, 4. You're laying it on pretty thick. Well, I guess I can let it go since it's how you really feel. It won't be long now before Ort enters this underworld. Do you know what's going on? Of course I do. Don't worry, everything's all set to go. You made the right choice getting here ahead of it. It looks like you've done some damage to it so far, but I'm putting an end to this thing here and now. Doomsday. The sound effects. Pop, pop, pop. Since we don't have a camera crew with us right now, I decided to try my hand at a triple cut entrance. I'm the golden shooting star that transforms the galactic seas into pools of night. That's right, it's mine, and yours truly, Doomsday. Everything is in place, Hiroshi Gao. It seems the time has come for me to return the magical energy I embed. Ahem. Allow me to rephrase. It seems the time has come for me to return the magical energy you entrusted to me. Alright. You two haven't met Doomsday before, have you? Doomsday here is the Sumerian god of shepherds.
So, I take it he's responsible for some kind of problem here? You can say that again. You know how I turned this underworld into a flower field, then dried all the flowers up? Well, Dumazid here only pretended to dry them up. In fact, he turned them into a magical energy, which he was storing for this battle. I confiscated it all not long ago. He can be a cheeky thing sometimes. Hey, hello?
I was originally planning to fly the coop with this nest egg once things went south. But now that I've been caught, that's obviously out of the question. So instead, I'm betting it all on you and scary Areshigao here.
Talk about a stitch in time-saving 9. I guess you foresaw all this, totally. Anyway, the bottom line is, we have a ton of magical energy stored up and an anti-ort wall all ready to go. Behold the glory that is my newly summoned 1,000 Gugalana legs. Oh, beautiful. This looks perfect. They're lined up so tightly, not even an ant could squeeze past them.
I never would have thought of summoning a ton of divine beast legs to form a barrier, but it does look like it should work. Also, they really remind me of being in a packed train car at rush hour. So this is how sardines must feel. Aw, Areshigao, bless you, Areshigao. My impression of you from the report on the seventh singularity was that you were much too soft-hearted for your own good. After seeing this plan through, I dare say you might be a genius.
Hang on, do you mean... Well, so much for that. Did you get some rest, Misaki? Then let's get the summoning spell ready. It's all up to you now. What's that supposed to mean? The fields for the dinosaurs. Oh my goodness, Wakchan especially. Wakchan and Ishkik. What? It just broke through my Walgalana legs like they were bowling pins.
Oh dear, they're packed so tightly they could barely move. How embarrassing. Let's just give up and go back to Uruk, Areshigao. Don't worry, I'll take your place in the pickup summon.
Shut up, Wolverbrains. My Gugalana legs aren't down for the count yet. I'm still just getting started. Okay, fine. This thing surprised me, I'll give it that. But this is where the real battle begins. Wow, it's amazing! I knew you'd come through, Areshigao. Then I guess it's a joint operation from here on. That's amazing! I appreciate the compliments, but it's a little embarrassing to have you put that much faith in me. Ahem. Alright, heed my command. For I am Areshigao, goddess of the underworld. There should no longer be limits on summoning. Whatever magical energy you need, the Storm Border and I will provide. I'll start by positioning the remaining 996 Gugalana legs all around this underworld. Then I'll expand and compress the entire 6th stratum to increase its spatial density. If Ort thinks it can cross my domain that easily, it's got another thing coming. In the meantime, I'll use my red lightning to slow it down, and give your servants the underworld's protection. Let's finish this here and now, Misaki. I'll show you that I can also be a goddess of victory. Oh my goodness, my goddess of victory. That reminds me, I want more copies of Mihara and Little Mermaid inside of Nika. It's okay. I'll get lucky soon enough. Decisive battle at the Sea of Tree of Emptiness, invasive mobile lifeform Ort. I got this, I'm ready. I know my strategy. Though pain and suffering. Please, please let me have, more Mihara. More Little Mermaid. Though funny enough, I was able to somehow summon extras of Dorothy. I think Dorothy was just like, Misaki, I can sense you want to try out another Burst 1 support person besides me. Stares at Siren. I love how he's just floating there menacingly. Man, I really can't wait for to be able to summon, you know, Summer Ereshkigal eventually. I do really want her. But I just gotta be patient. Eventually she'll grace me. Oh gosh, if that was strength up, oops.
The dynamics of an asteroid!
Oh, he didn't do half bad. Honestly, good going, old man.
I mean, spring chicken. Ouch.
Okay, he already was. And you know what? More Noble Phantasm. PP chain. Yo, imagine being able to keep Ort in your party. Now that would be amazing. I'd want Ort. Heck, I'll even take another spider. Steers that current banner person. I could afford to throw some tickets, but eh. Some of the other banners are also very tempting. For example, getting a Nero bride. And now I can afford. Let's see if this breaks. Good job, old man. You know, I'm happy that's only level 1. I don't want to fight at any other level. It's already a powerful baby. Yum, 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 delicious. Yummy, yummy. Now to see what other form it takes on. Okay. Archer?
No fear.
Ooh, I know who I want to use. Hello, Summer Tamamo. He always interpreted as levels not applying to Ort. That works too. I was thinking he's just a bebe. He just hatched. You know, I'm just doing that because why not? Powerification. She can at least invincible for any noble phantasms. Like, no fear. There ain't no fear here. Please fill up my gauge. Thank you, Ort. Oh my goodness, you're so kind. You know, I'll do that one for now, and... Power Buster compels me. Hey, hello, hello. Oh man, favorite artist in FGO. From what I noticed, it just happened to be the characters that I've liked the most. Somehow, have mainly been drawn by Paco, so I guess Paco has to be my favorite. And today has been decent. I still gotta finish my presentation. I got till tonight. I decided to go against making a video because I got lazy. I'm just gonna make a PowerPoint and submit that and hope for the best. If I had more motivation, I would go out in the middle of the night with a paper bag and just flail around. But no. Ooh, okay. Berserker. Alrighty, no fear here. I'll choose a class that I have a lot of. Okay, I have a decent amount of some of these. You know what, just for the funnies, hello Nobu! Hey Nobu! Let's go here. Let's see what happens. Okay, extra buster. You know what, why not? Just take everything, Nobu. Power of Nobu. Luckily this isn't too bad using like the single strategy. I just gotta hope for the best afterwards for these fights. Like, how bad will it be? I should have some ley line stones just in case. So all will be fine in the world, totally. Well, goodbye, Nobu. It's It's okay, Nobu. Nom 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 nom. Thank goodness for leyline stones, they're the best. Like, if I can't use my command spells, at least I got a delicious rock to nom on. Mmm, yummy rocks. The yay and thank you. She's just adorable. And you know what? I feel like throwing this guy. Actually, no, he's level... No, yep, him. Let's bring out the sad boy. Oh, or a 3-star, oops. Why not put a craft essence with a guts effect? I just want to fire for Noble Phantasm. Because there's no guarantee I'll be able to get to a Noble Phantasm. And because there's no guarantee... Oh, yeah, he did become a caster. Oops. Oopsies. Well, if Tristan can't do it, it's okay. That is Tristan. More PP chain. Oh, sadness. You know, it's okay, Tristan. It's okay, my boy. He doesn't need that right now. Transferring energy to Tristan. Honestly, he probably needs all the energy he can get. And then just one more. He lived. Good for you, Tristan. Hey, hello, hello. I feel decent. I'm happy that one of my finals got cancelled. I'm just gonna hope that more teachers decide, you know what? Who needs finals this semester? What are finals? You guys don't need to suffer. At the same time, I was so curious how it was gonna go, though, for that class that the final was cancelled in. I was actually low-key looking forward to that finals. But you know, it's fine. I'd rather just take the automatic pass. Why risk the grade, right? Plus, I think because I didn't, or the final was cancelled, that I might have gotten an A in that class. I just gotta double check. Hey, hello, hello. It's okay, Tristan is just on vacation now. He's happy. He's totally happy to where he is. Yes, indeed. The happiest boy. No sadness for him. Amazing. Okay, I don't got any low... for... the other... Actually, wait. You know, I could take... just because Ort's almost down already, so... for this one. So I could use AoE. Ugh. I could just take him. You know, why not? Jilderay. I never use him. It's his time to shine. Look at him. He's so happy. He's excited to see Ort. Nah, he's a happy fella. Hello. I feel like Medea should be level. High enough level. Like she should have been. Inflicting fear. Oh yes, look at how terrifying this fella is. So spooky. He's gonna save the day somehow. For the love of John. Look at him doing a thing. So proud of Jodare. He's low-key giving you the ick, but he can redeem himself. Look, he just redeemed himself. And maybe he'll even give Ort a stomachache after being eaten. And aw, see? Look, he's so happy. Since he won, that means John will say hi to him. Unless it doesn't count as winning because he was eaten. Then aw man, sucks to suck. Maybe next time. Triton engine number 2's internal temperature is redlining. The seed's attacks are wearing the electromagnetic barrier down fast. If this keeps up, it could overheat. Slow down number 2. Slow down number 2 and begin cooldown. Divert power from number 3 to the barrier. We can get by with just number 1 for now, since Ereshkigal is helping out with the summonings. Munair, how's the perimeter looking? Have you finished eradicating the Tree of Emptiness seeds?
Almost. We've eliminated 92% of the seeds gathered around the border and Chichen Itza. We've run out of spare Spiritron torpedoes, but we should be able to finish the job with the rounds we're generating right now.
This isn't good. We weren't expecting there to be this many Tree of Emptiness seeds. The way things are going now, we won't be able to use our primary cannon, which means we won't be able to lend any firepower to the battle in the third underworld. Incoming message from Sion and Professor. They say they'll start charging the primary cannon once the seed's attack dies down. But it'll take 4 hours to prepare if we can only use the engine number 4, so they want you to find a way to divert at least one more engine to the cannon. I know. Munair, contact the Shadow Border. Tell them the Storm Border won't be able to provide magical energy for the next 4 hours. In the meantime, we're counting on Ereshkigal to provide all the magical energy necessary to maintain the servant's spirit origins. Easy for you to say, Nemo. I hit my limit a while ago.
Indeed. You've been using so many mana bursts that your spirit origin is starting to come undone at your fingertips. Any further strain would risk violating the International Divine Spirit Treaty. Maybe we should just return to the Sumerian underworld.
Oh no, I'm not done yet. I'm not the only one feeling the strain of all these summonings. I can't in good conscience abandon this battlefield as long as the summoner still has the will to fight. And look, Ort's definitely starting to feel the effects of all that damage. I know, right? Ereshkigal, you need more mana? Like, I got lots of mana. Chugs energy drink. Give me more of the magical energy you've squirreled away, Doomzed. I'll turn myself into a generator if I have to. Oh, we're having fun against Ort. Don't forget, I'm the hero who subdued Tiamat herself. We aren't losing a contest of wills. Incoming transmission. Hehehe. No fear. Okay, let me just get rid of all enemies. Only one enemy. Doom is surprisingly pretty. Like, it's a shock. I don't have John. She never graced me. Or at least her ruler self has never graced me. I only got Big Sister. And the altars. And now no fear. No, I don't gotta do that one, but I do this one, yes. And then I bonk, bonk, bonk. Go get him. A cannon data lost. Oh no! Maybe I shouldn't have used her. Oh, oops. That's gonna make me feel bad once, you know. Oh man. I'm using my Musashi. Just Well, at least she's doing wonderful here. Great job, Musashi. Look at you being the best. Oh my goodness, so amazing. Woohoo. Yay. Might as well use it now. And ta-da! Thank you, Musashi. And then afterwards, the last one. More PB chain. Imagine becoming data lost twice. Ow. I am so sorry, Musashi. It's okay, girl. I'll save you. I can fix her. And the last one is a caster. Okay. Alrighty. I got this. This'll be fine. It's an advanced data loss. Oh no. And decision. Okay, Golden Boy, you are tempting. Okay, you know, if it becomes a thing again. But right now, Kintoki, you know, Kintoki for fun. He can punch a spider. Though no matter what type, it'd be kind of funny to use the golden... Or not golden boy, Manjikardo, our bestie. Nope, I don't gotta do that one. Hey, hello, welcome. I love how he's just basically truck-cooning. Time to pull a truck-coon. Ta-da! Okay, that was actually super good. Yeah, not bad at all. And now I steer. Actually, I don't need that. Yeah, I don't need that either. Or waking up as an isekai protagonist after this. Oh, that'll be insanity. Waking up in another world with a low-tier mob. Ooh. He'll start off as a tiny spider. Kintoki's doing amazingly well. You know, I'm proud of him. And of course, we're gonna end it with the Truckun. Time to Isekai Ort. Get out of here. Good night. The last thing Ort hears is good night. Good night, sweet prince. Ta-da! Complete destruction. Oh, happiness. Look at how good this is. Now how bad can this be? Ortiz, falling apart.
Yeah, nothing we did ever got a reaction from it, so I wasn't sure we were even hurting it, but...
Yep, there's no mistaking this. We won. We did it. We actually beat it. Oh, thank goodness. I don't think I could have lasted another second.
Woohoo! Well done, everyone! If this had been a race, I'd be cracking open a bottle of champagne on the podium right now. The greatest crisis is over. Now we can finally return to the storm border. Wait, we shouldn't get too carried away just yet. We haven't thanked the one who helped most. Misaki, go outside and call Ureshkiga over here. She was originally summoned on the storm border after all. She deserves to come back with us and celebrate our victory.
Thank you for thinking about Ureshkiga. Phew, that's a relief, honestly. It was pretty touch and go for a while, but we pulled it off. Good thing too, if I'd failed, I'd never been able to face Needle Chris after I read her the riot act the way I did.
You should rest now, Ureshkiga. Before you close your eyes, I'm happy to take any message you want to pass on to Chaldea. I'll convey what you want to tell them exactly how you want it, told right down to your facial expressions.
That's okay. I still have the strength for that. I Ray disappeared without saying goodbye once. I'm not doing that again. The only question left now is how Kuko-kan will respond. But hey, compared to Ort, she should be no problem at all. By this point, Chaldea should be more than capable of talking things out with her and finding a compromise they can both... Wait, you knew, Dumuzed?
Yes, Ureshkiga. That's why I asked you to give me the message you wish to pass on. That you did a fantastic job. As a representative of the Sumerian gods here, you have nothing to be ashamed of. It's no exaggeration to say that you synchronized with the entire underworld. No, that you became one with the underworld itself.
Hey, hello?
If our opponent had only been the vanguard of another planet's forces, bent on decimating our civilization, you would have been successful in fighting it off. But our opponent this time is a genuine planet eater. No being born on this planet could ever hope to defeat it. Misaki, go outside and call Ureshkiga over here. She was originally summoned to on the storm border after all. She deserves to come back with us and celebrate our victory.
Ah, our victory, eh? Beep, 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 beep. An alert? Oh no, Ureshkiga. Goodbye, everyone.
Gah! What's going on? It feels like my brain is breaking. I can't see a thing. Misaki, Kirilight, Da Vinci, Kadok! Let me know if you're alright, and if you can see, tell me what's going on out. Don't worry, sir. Everyone inside the vehicle is safe. But you should get this shadow border out of here as soon as possible. At this distance, you have no choice of surviving. Please hurry. I won't last much longer either.
But what about a rescue gal? Where's the rescue gal, Dumazen? But...
As they say, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Check the monitor.
Can we just, like, not? I can't believe it. The internal temperature is skyrocketing. It's using nuclear fusion to generate energy, which is also producing a ton of cosmic rays and super gravitational fields. You defeated Ort as a spider, but what if Ort was a UFO? No! It's currently at 10,000 degrees, but it looks like it can go up to 1,000,000. No, once the inflation begins, it'll blow way past that. Can it just, like, not? We're looking at a real, honest to God's outer space thunderclouds, a galactic supercell. And again, can we just, like, not?
The hell? I'm sorry, but I can't even parse what you're telling us. Do you mean that thing on its back? Are you saying Ort can still move even while its body's falling apart? No, I'm afraid that Ort's body is very much intact. We're only seeing what we want to see, not the truth. The fact is, every part we've been fighting up until now is the human equivalent of dead skin, the waste left behind and any active body.
We were just dead skin, fighting dead skin. We were exfoliant.
But Ort is a shooting star that fell here from the void of space, a true unidentified flying object. What I'm saying is, that giant saucer which appears to be on its back is Ort's actual body.
Never mind that now. Where's Rescue Gal?
She was vaporized after taking a direct attack from the supercell, which is why she left this flower for you, Misaki. I know it's only a single flower, but I hope you accept it anyway.
Aww.
It is the final memento of a goddess who sacrificed her own dreams in hopes of finishing this fight here in the third underworld. As long as you have that flower, you also have the underworld's protection.
Aww. Just aww. I will use the flower and summon Rescue Gal later on.
I also have a message for you. This is the real reason I've stuck around this long. She said to tell you. I'm sorry I couldn't keep fighting to the end, but hey, I was pretty awesome out there, right? She didn't so much as flinch in the face of that storm. Even as her spirit origin began to fall apart from burning so much magical energy for heroic spirit summons, she still stood tall. Her last smile was as radiant, as beautiful as the red flower. I'm just sorry I was only able to record the audio for a moment.
Yeah, she sure was awesome. Thank you, Rescue Gal.
Anyway, my woolly aura barrier is starting to dissolve. The real battle begins now. Good luck, you're going to need it. You shouldn't feel the effects of that storm too badly on the ground, but I still advise you to stay at least 2 kilometers away during your next attack.
Okay, I guess I'll do that.
Also, I should warn you that, as a summoner, your job will now be vastly more difficult than it has been. But hey, you're always up for a challenge, right? I knew there was a reason I liked you.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all I have to say. I'm afraid this is where I take my leave too. But I'm not worried. You made it all this way to the abyss, still shining with all the colors of the rainbow. The goddess of that underworld herself decided you were a hero worthy of risking her own life. I'm truly confident you'll be paying the underworld more visits in the future.
Yes, I will be. Definitely. Just, Well. Welp. Yay! Woohoo! Wonderful! How bad can this be? Yeah, how bad can this be? No fear. Those who rule the planet. Okay, I guess I don't fight just yet. Not just yet, anyways. Ort is on the move again. It's still heading for Mexico City.
Damn it, the odds are already stacked against us. We won't stand a chance if it absorbs the sun too. We have to stop it from reaching Mexico City no matter what. But then, we can't do that, can we? I think our only choice here is to change our strategy and make a hasty exit.
No, I don't care if this is impossible. I'm doing it. No, I'm not giving up. I'm gonna keep attacking no matter what.
That's the most intense stare you've given me. Grr. Come on, technical advisor, say something.
True, we can't deny the impossible, which is why we're going to follow Dumas' advice and keep attacking. Misaki, I want you to keep up the remote summons from here. Make sure to take a 5-minute break every half hour. Gordy, maintain a 2-kilometer distance from Ort at all times. Kadok, man the machine gun and shoot down any seeds that try to come after us. Mash, if you deploy at this distance, you'll never make it back, so no fighting Ort for a while. You stay here and keep the Shadow Border safe with Kadok.
I agree. Even if we can't stop Ort from reaching Mexico City, we should keep hitting it as much as we can. Not just to keep acquiring combat data, but to increase our chances of victory in the battle to come, even if only a little. Brr, I swear, I'm surrounded by idiots. Alright then, take your motion sickness pills now while you still can. If you thought my driving was a while before, you're really in for a shock now. To pay you, the seatbelts won't fit you, so grab a railing. Of course. I hope to stay with you all for as long as I possibly can.
Alright, let's do this. Okay, back to work. Yes, Da Vinci, give me a limited sync quartz. And a well done in 3 minutes. Oh, I would love that. Ah. Ah, I see now. Oh, wonderful. Fantastic. Lovely. Wow. Oh my, so good, so wonderful. Ah. Ah. Well. Okay. This'll be a thing. Wonderful. Truly wonderful. So incredibly wonderful. I'm just gonna stare just in case. The rules are the same, eh? Wonderful. Well, let's do this! Yay! Ooh. How many more Spirit Origins is he gonna eat? Oh man. Mmm, delicious! Yummy, yummy! So wonderful! Delicious! I was hoping I was done with the raids. There was like the slightest tinge of hope. But this is fine. Like, I did it once, I can do it again. More PP chain. Ow. Yo, Orch, can you just like not? Orch, just stop. Stop, please. Thank you. Oh man. Well, as long as you can get half of it done. Or almost half. Don't stop till the game tells you it's ready to stop. Mmm, yummy, yummy. Mecha Ellie. Chew, chew, chew. I wish I could summon Ort to fight Ort. I could have used the Spider Lady If I summoned her, that would have been nice, but no, no, no. Actually, wait, I'm gonna use a 4-star for this one. Just because. Because why not? Save me, Mother! Mother, please save me! Mommy! No, 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 using the power of Mother. Mama Raiko, he's bullying me!
影の風紀委員長お見せいたしましょう
Power of Mother.
この委員長見逃しません容赦しませんからあらいかがされました
Thank you, Mother.
なら空気ではそのように
Now let's see how this goes.
御図天の東方神帝釈天金剛書すなわち聖仙骨より作られし神の槍今こそ二人あらゆる敵を撃滅せん拡大会員金剛書
Okay, pretty good. Ow. Ow, can you just like not? Please stop. Okay, this is totally fine. Yeah, so incredibly fine.
空気の種はそのようにせい
If she lives, she can at least do Noble Phantasm. Please live. Ah. It's okay. Thank you, Mama. Mom tried her best. Mmm, delicious. Yummy, yummy. Now he's an assassin. Wait, not support. What kind of casters do I have here that I can use? You know what? Just because it'd be fun. I'm gonna feed him... I'll feed him Helena. I think she'll appreciate this. She'll be like, oh my goodness, look. From mom to granny. It's the natural progression. Well, Raiko can't ban me from gambling if she's not here anymore. Hehe.
あなたが生き残っていたらね任せなさい
Okay, yeah, I don't gotta use that one. Let's see how UFO versus UFO is.
海にレムリア空にハイヤラキそして地にはこの私サナトクマラ
Honestly, not bad. Especially since there's a good chance she can use another Noble Phantasm before she goes down. Or not. There was a chance. Oh my goodness, Ort! Ort, buddy, can you just like not? Oh, that is so painful. Ugh. Well, whoever comes next will be able to beat him. Thank you, Granny. Granny tried her best. I wonder if it's based on the servants I fed him so far. How bad of an upset stomach would Ort have right now? Especially since eventually I'm gonna feed him Locusta. Eventually. But for now, he'll just eat what he eats. Like, delicious. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Food looks tasty. Oh my goodness, Blackbeard, hi. You wanna go out there to say hello to everyone? You do? Oh my goodness, okay, let's go out. How nice of you, Teach. Look at Teach coming out here to save the day. How wonderful of him. Nah, there's always gonna be time, especially for Thursday. I just don't need sleep. Who needs sleep? Wednesday night is stay up all night. Thursday morning, chug some energy drinks, live through the day. If there's a will, there's a way. Pirate versus Alien Asylum movie. And not a stare. Foo. But yeah, whatever I don't do tonight goes to Thursday morning. I don't need sleep. Some days I just don't sleep. That's just how it be at times. I'll close my eyes and then my alarm goes off. A storm is coming. A storm bent on reclaiming its heart, the sun, and destroying the world. Every surviving ocelotl gathered in Mexico City. The tree of emptiness seeds ravaged those living in settlements scattered across the jungle. Mexico City was the last hope of those unable to fight. It was the last bastion of safety when all others fell. The warrior Osalome took up their firearms, and went to war with the seeds flocking outside Mexico City. Now, the seeds are gone. The storm is approaching. Even an hour ago, they could see the storm approaching from Mictlan's lower strata with their own eyes. They saw fierce gusts tear trees from the ground, a rainbow light that tore animals apart from the inside out, and an enormous flying saucer nearly as big as the city itself. The Osalome understood that remaining in Mexico City meant death. They knew their only hope of survival was to evacuate at once and pray for the storm to pass. Even so, not one of them chose to flee. Wow, not one.
What are you idiots thinking? What do you expect to do with those weapons? Can't you see that monster? It's coming for the sun. Mexico City is finished. Just come with me and we'll run away. Hell, you should be honored. Few Osalome have the chance to serve as a great priest's bodyguard.
They're like, nah, man.
Huh? You're moving further into the city? Are you really so desperate for battle? Damn it all. I came all this way only to learn that the Osalome were even more useless than I could have imagined. Fools, listen to me, damn you. Fighting the thing will make no difference. Mictlan will never be yours. Tezcatlipoca and the Cryptor were your last hope, and they're nowhere to be seen. Who are you even fighting for at this point? Did Iskali order you to do this? Are you trying to protect the city for your king? No, not for king. What? You can speak my language? Uh-huh, finally learned. That why I understand you now. We know fight for king. Fight for city, fight for Mictlan. We want to keep living in Mictlan. Want to be smarter, want children laugh more. That why we fight, not for God, for our world. If destroy altar, sun go back there. You only just claimed control of the sun, and you want to send it back to Chichen Itza? It's not that they don't understand Ort. In fact, they understand it perfectly. They know they're all going to die here. And they're still trying to protect the sun, even though it won't benefit them at all. Gah! What would a youngster like you know? You've barely been around for 300 cycles. 04. Why are you even telling me this? As far as I'm concerned, you apes are. Me no. You bad Danos. You betrayed Danos to escape here. But no hate you. You always want live. Most Danos no see us. But to you, we rivals. You only won.
The shocked expression.
So hard. Must hurry. That's not gonna do anything, you damn ape. You don't even know how it works. Get out of the way. The altars are just for decoration. Remember, the stone you stole from Chichen Itza, the sun's drawn to that. Yes, that's it. Give it here. I'll put it back where it came from. Good. Now me can go fight too. Me give you this. Exchange for carrying stone. Chosen by fate. What is this? An ape skull? Well, I guess it'll make a decent snack. Me already lucky to be chosen by fate. If you get chance, pass on to next hero. Wait, damn it. Aren't you even going to say goodbye? What's your name? Even you apes have names, right? Uh-huh. Have name. Kuao Temok, given by king, not god. Name sounds heroic, given by great father. If you want to go off and die, be my guest. You might be an idiot, but I'm not about to mock your free spirit. You and I are the same in that regard. I'm about to return something I helped steal in the first place. I doubt anyone else has ever done anything so idiotic in the entire history of Miklan. Ugh, this is so infuriating. I don't think I ever realized it before, but in some ways, I'm every bit as reckless as you.
Wow, redemption! And so the priest flew over Chichen Itza. And so the priest flew for Chichen Itza, cursing the young Ocelotto all the while. Neither knew that Huao Temoc, which means descending eagle, was a name of the last Aztec king in proper human history. A valiant young ruler who assumed the throne in Spain-occupied Tenochtitlan after Moctezuma II died. He fought back against the invaders to the last with only a few hundred of his subjects by his side. Well...
Okay, Misaki, that's 30 minutes. Unless you want to die of hypoxia, take a break to catch your breath.
6 kilometers to go until Ort reaches Mexico City. It's going to breach the walls in about 5 minutes. The Ocelome are doing their best to drive it back, but with their weaponry...
Damn, I knew it wouldn't be enough. How much stronger is that thing going to get once it takes back its heart?
Huh? Speaking of its heart, the sun, I think it's moving? Really? Breathlessly watching the monitor.
You're right, it is. Is a tiny heat source the solar sojourn? It's moving towards Chichen Itza. Those biowaves belong to Vukub. It seems he's carrying it back there. Wait, really? I don't know what caused this change of heart, but we're saved. If the sun goes back to Chichen Itza, then we can defend it with a storm border.
The problem is, Ort is gaining on him. He's not going to make it. It's only a matter of time until the supercell swallows the solar sojourn whole. If Vuku really is carrying it, that'll be the end. The sun will never make it all the way back to Chichen Itza.
Pterosaurs are light and fast, but I think carrying the solar sojourn is slowing him down. Ort is moving faster than Vuku can fly. In another minute, he'll be caught up in the storm. Gah. Are there truly no gods willing to help here in Miklan?
Ort is about to reach Mexico City's perimeter. The Oceloma's defenders have retreated into the city center. They're putting up a valiant fight, but...
Of course they're gonna fight. They're not gonna give up. It doesn't matter what age you're from. Wanting to protect your home from invaders, whatever they are, is the most human impulse in the world. Huh? Hang on. What's going on with these heat sources in the city? Is it just me or are they unusually hot?
I'm detecting a huge amount of magical energy all throughout Mexico City. It's a divine spirit class spirit origin signal. It's not like anyone will still be there. Who'd want to protect a home they have no attachment to? Well, that's fine for me. The middle of a deserted city should be the perfect place to disappear after watching Miklan's final moments. No way. I couldn't believe the report of my senses. Osalome were flocking together everywhere I looked. Their cheers were so loud it felt like they were going to shatter my eardrums. Not one of them fled. They all banded together and armed themselves to hold the invader off as best they could. I want to stay in this place as long as I can. I want to live in this beautiful city forever. They were downright jubilant to fight for their home. But that doesn't mean they weren't afraid. They were all prepared to die in this battle. There's no way we'll make it home alive. This place will be our grave. But even so, we're going to fight. Even if no one is left, the time we spent here and the joy we experienced here is still worth fighting for. This isn't a fight between two groups of living beings. It's a fight to protect what they love from a literal flying disaster. This will be their last battle. A battle to protect the home they valued as much as their whole lives. I mean, their own lives. Moving Spirit Origin into twin temples, transforming city waterways into magical circuits, injecting Spirit Core into Ignition Constellation. Malmal, Huastli. Wonder what are they thinking? Do they think dying in battle will get them to heaven? Yeah, they probably do. Beliefs like that were common in the Aztec world. Anyone could be worthy as long as they died fighting. Might very much made right, no matter who that might belong to. But that only applied when warriors were fighting other warriors. Those who died in accidents or from illness were sent to a different underworld. Only Tezcatlipoca's paradise would welcome those who died in disasters or natural causes. And Tezcatlipoca isn't here anymore. Now that he's dead, there's no god left to save them. I guess that means it's up to me then. I can't believe it. Did you think I was some earnest, to a fault, joyless, stick-in-the-mud teacher's pet? Don't make me laugh. I just want to avoid hassle as much as I can. I'd rather avoid anything strenuous if I can help it. I hate doing anything that doesn't benefit me, and yet, I definitely can't fight anymore. Just turning my head hurts, all the same. Dual God combination system. Ometeotl authorized. Activating Heart of the City. Get the hell out of my city, you goddamn invader! Ooh, now it's a mecha. Is that Tenochtitlan's noble phantasm? It's even bigger than when she fought us. For that matter, no way, the entire city is a noble phantasm. She's actually holding Orc back. This is amazing! Oh, beautiful, bringing back the Gundam. This will buy Vuku the time he needs to escape. This is amazing!
Oh ho! She looks just like a bucket wheel excavator. The largest and most awe-inspiring piece of heavy machinery in all of human history.
Go, bucket wheel excavator, go! What's a bucket wheel excavator? You mean you don't know, Senpai? Bucket wheel excavators are 200 meters long, truly incredible digging machines. I don't think Tenochtitlan looks anything like one, and I bet she'd be real pissed off if she heard you guys call her that. But I do know what you mean. But now's not the time to be geeking out over heavy machinery. Gordy, make for Chichen Itza. Does she actually look like the machinery? Huh. While Tenochtitlan buys us time, we're gonna follow the sun. This time, we'll throw everything we've got at Ort in the second underworld. Oh, wonderful. Second underworld, eh? Oh no, it's broken. Aw, man. It didn't take long for me to run out of steam. I really only managed to put up a decent fight at the start. Huh. Why the heck did it randomly break, or is it not broken again? Did it fix itself? It didn't take long for me to run out of steam. I really only managed to put up a decent fight at the start. Unable to stop my gears from spinning, the pillars that made up my arms crumbled back into stone. The Omoteoro is me. What wounds the city also wounds me. It hurts. It hurts! Tears of pain sting my eyes as I scream. Furious regret that I didn't stop sooner slams into me like a ton of bricks. The moment my soul weakens, the city will be reduced to rubble. How pathetic. I couldn't even last a minute. What was the point of my making a stand? I'm such an idiot. All I got from my efforts were pain and a sense of powerlessness. I can't protect anything. I couldn't in ages gone by, and I couldn't here in this lost belt either. This has been nothing more than an agonizing reminder of that failure. But just as I was about to collapse, tears spilled down my cheeks as I began openly sobbing. Furious, mystified joy that they never fled crashed over me like a wave. They're protecting me. Me, the city that was never defended. Me, the city that never truly fought to protect itself. Me, the city once occupied by foreign invaders, then buried beneath the earth for not suiting their cultural tastes. No, I'm not buried yet. Not as long as there are still people here who want to live. Maybe I can't stop you. Maybe the best I can do is slow you down for 2 minutes just once. But that doesn't mean I'll give up. I rebuild my arms again and again, as many times as it takes to protect their son, their dreams. My name is Tenochtitlan. I'm the magnificent floating city worshipped by the greatest warriors. I am the heart of the Aztec world, and I'll keep coming back no matter how many times I die. Give you my vocal cords. Here you go, catch! And ooh, flashback. Is her life just flashing before her eyes now? She won't die when she is killed. Oh man. This is fine. This is totally fine, right? Right, of course. I should have realized that could happen. Ortiz, gone now. It changed course and I kept going without so much as a second thought. To it, we must have been nothing more than pebbles along the road. The bastard. But I guess it's okay. That means, well... Oh, tonight's more Wizard, and then tomorrow will be the end of Wizard. And then Wednesday, the start of Kuga. The sky's clearing up. I can hear voices beautifully celebrating their victory. Half the city is destroyed. There are only a few Osolome left. Soon, all of Miklan will be gone too. Even so, I'm glad I did this. I'm glad I could protect your world. I may have fought reluctantly right to the end. But it was all worth it to see this. Goodbye, my city. Goodbye, my people. Goodbye, Nosy Needlecrest. As you can see, I have no more heat, no more regrets in my heart. This is as far as my dream for the city goes. With this, Hummingbird falls back down to the Lake of the Moon. Wizard ends at episode 53. Perfect then. Oh man, though, those net movies last night were just wild. I did not expect him to go that way. Holy cow, way different than Forze's. And now, how will this be? Huh? Was I asleep? I think I passed out standing up. Oops. Oh, yes, video. Super Sentai, woohoo!
We're about to leave the 5th stratum and enter the 4th stratum, which means we're coming up on the 2nd underworld. So far, we've been chasing Ort, but now we're taking the lead. It's still too soon to go on the attack, though. Remain on standby and wait for instructions from the Storm Border. So the Storm Border's figured out a way to do something about that supercell, huh? That might improve our odds a bit.
The sun is passing through the 2nd underworld now. We can ensure it reaches Chichen Itza safely by slowing Ort down in combat. Ah, what video did you miss? We were trying to find some similar stuff to what Man-san was watching in that one, net series movie where he went poof.
The sun will never move further than the 3rd stratum, so I suggest you not operate under the assumption we will have another opportunity in the 2nd or 1st. The 2nd underworld is the last place we'll be able to muster our full strength, which makes this our final stand. Misaki?
Our final stand, eh? Yeah, what's up to pay you? It's fine, I'm fine. I can still keep going. Yeah, what's up? Blink, blink, blink.
No, never mind. I only called to you because I was tense. Don't mind me, just focus on preparing for the next battle. But please don't push yourself too hard. Not that being a non-combatant, I have any business saying so.
Okay. The special episodes, aka Quest 1 and 2? Don't be silly, of course you do. Thanks to pay you.
Alright. We've entered the Obsidian Mountain Range. Be careful not to bite your tongues. Damn it, what was Sion thinking? How am I supposed to drive up to the peak on a hellish mountain path like this? Still, we know Benny Enma will be waiting there for us, along with the command rooms, planned for dealing with the supercell.
And that's our plan. At least in theory, it has an 80% chance of success. Do you foresee any problems with it? Do I? I don't see anything but problems with it, Chirp. How can you expect me to do all that? I'm just an ordinary inn proprietress. I'm with Benny Enma here. Just who do you think we are, anyway? How could you treat me like this after you asked me to walk all the way here from my own underworld? Right, of course you feel that way. I know it's a lot to ask, but there just isn't any other way. Will you help us? No, I'm out. I'm going back to the 1st underworld. I love how sassy this King Protea is. Guardians die if they leave their underworld, you know. The only reason I'm not already gone is that I'm the strongest guardian around. But if this nonsense is the best you can come up with, I'd rather fight Ort in the 1st underworld. There, I can take it down no problem. After you, Misaki, and everyone else at Chaldea are long gone, obviously. Professor's plan is reckless, Chirp, but your idea smells like a losing one too, Protea. That being said, this plan will never work unless you agree to it. I could try to do it myself, but I know I hesitate at the most crucial moment, Chirp. Crucial moment, Chirp. Oh good, the Shadow Border's here. The only problem is, I still haven't convinced the Guardians to help. Would you please try talking to them, Master? Maybe discussing this in person will help. Oh, they finally made it? Scrambling up these mountains must be hard for such puny humans. Perfect timing. Let's hear what Mash and Misaki have to say, Chirp. Maybe they've got a better idea in mind. Hey, girls. Hi. Hey, you two. It's great to see you again. Sorry it took so long. Man, it's so good to see two sirens we know we can count on again. Yeah, hey you two. It's great to see you again. Hey girls. Hi. Okay, Benny and Ma, let's go with Chaldea's plan. I can't stand to see her like this. I agree, Chirp. I've already made my peace with this. Now I'm especially glad I've been training since I became a guardian, Chirp. Huh? Huh? It's nothing. Now you stay in that little car of yours. They're like, damn, Master Misaki looks like shit. Well, you know, we'll help her. If I see you walking around trying to act all chipper right now, I might just have to squish you. I'd love to make you delicious dinner, but I'm afraid that I'll have to wait until later, Chirp. Just make sure you wash your hands thoroughly first. No matter how tired you are, good habits are still important, Chirp. I don't know what brought on this change of heart, but whatever it is, I'm grateful for it. Alright then, Shadow Border Group. I'd like you to remain on standby here. Once Ort reaches the second underworld, Benny Enma and Queen Protea will execute our counterattack plan. Trimagistus II has to analyze and identify the organ generating that supercell. So our plan is pretty much to grab it and hack it to pieces. Like, yeah, I'd be ashamed if King Protea were to squish me. Misaki looks so exhausted. I just agreed to the plan on the spot. But now that I think about it, this is like 90% on me, right? Don't you think it's awful of them to make a girl do heavy labor like this? There's no such thing as men's work or women's work. They're just the right person for the job, Chirp. Whatever you can do here, you can do to help, that's what you should do. And if it lines up with what you want to do, even better. And in that sense, it was exhilarating to see you agree so quickly. I was a little worried knowing how rebellious you became as an alter, but now I like you even more, Chirp. Don't bother. I'm not here to make friends. More importantly, don't you think it's time you went through alterization yourself already? At that size, you can only pass judgment on human opponents, right? Alright, very well then. I renounce my sparrow servitude, Chirp. No matter how tasty the food served in the guest chambers may be, it will still lack true flavor. Behold the ultimate colorful sharp-edged flame knife. I want to keep this Benny Enma. As terrifying as a ghostly well, as scorching the wintry sun, where Benny Enma the rebellion bird is needed, there she will go. Where the hell did that come from? Alright, the plan couldn't be simpler, but let's go over it just to be sure. You grab hold of the enemy and stop it from spinning, then I slice the organ, creating the storm in half. A galactic supercell. That sounds like quite the storm indeed. However, my sword mountains have a range of 4 ri. They can easily cut a storm down to size. I see. You do know our opponent's immortal, right? Got a plan for that? If our opponent cannot die, then I will simply apply the concept of death to them. As a matter of fact, First Hassan taught me a secret angel technique that I can only use here. It will only work on the part of my sword mountains cut off, but I will make absolutely sure to kill it. Wait, seriously? Well, whatever you do, don't accidentally cut me with that move, or I'll haunt your ass forever. As if you would ever become a ghost out of the Sarayashiki haunted plate house. Worry not, I have no sword capable of cutting friends. She turned friendly fire off. Our job is to wait for an opportunity, then create a new one. As soon as the crew of the Shadow Border can make Ort falter for a moment, we make her move. Yeah, I don't want her to have to do any more mass summonings, but there's nothing I can do about that. So make sure you stop Ort, even just for a second, Misaki. We'll take care of it from there. I'll show you what an underworld guardian can do when we mean business. Hey, how long is a ri anyway? It's about 4 kilometers. Bing bong. This'll be fine. What's the worst that'll happen? All is fine in the world. There ain't no fear here. Yeah, no fear at all. This'll be fine, totally fine. And now to punch Ort. Give him a nice little massage.
殺す技を当てる死ぬなよ
Alrighty. Yes, the nicest old man. We believe in the power of old men here.
任されさて我が八極に二の打ちいらず死後分血巻き死ね
Man, imagine if I could just instant death Ort.
そうしてやろう
It would be so nice and satisfying. Oof. Pain.
任された
Actually, wait, take this, sir. Only some pain.
任された
Okay, thank you for living. I spoke too soon! Oh, that was evil. UFO Ort is ugh. Okay, now you're gonna be a Lancer, that's fine. Yeah, that's totally fine. Be a Lancer for all I care. Now to send over my glasses, dude. The Gird, save me!
こちらの戦闘態勢は完全である来い敵味方識別確
Using the power of glasses.
能力使用
Yeah, I'll level my skills eventually for those that I like. Everyone I don't like, they don't get skills for a while.
発動
I only raise who I like in all my games, as terrible as that sounds. I might raise levels if it benefits me, aka gives me gacha funds or other achievements. Otherwise, everything else is just a bonus. I am very, very biased with my love. Even if it costs nothing. Eh. You can tell who I like or not. I mean, eventually they'll get some more love. Again, if it benefits me or I start liking them more. It has to be one of the two. If not, no love for them.
承諾した
And then I think he'll live. Probably live.
承諾おう沈め
He has guts after all.
瞬殺させてもらう
Or not. You know, if I got sync points by leveling up skills in future anniversaries. At that point, yeah. Kojiro at level 100 and Bon 11, that is amazing. I just don't sleep. Then Thursday's enough. Who needs sleep? What is sleep? Double Scotty though. Ugh.
truly, ugh.
お許しください。マルタ、拳を解禁し
I
ま
don't
す。
need that one. I mean, I don't think I need that one. But you know, why not? It's auto catalyst for Grand Saver Kojiro.
主よ、重く激しくいきます。
Totally worth it in that case.
愛を知らない悲しきここに星のように晴れつく。せい
Another 2 hours of story after the last part? Oh, it's not too bad actually.
鉄拳制裁
Can never be as bad as Lulu Hala.
せいくいダブルっての
AKA like scrolls at, oh gosh, over 12 hours. I know that part. Hey. My stamina is only amazing for games.
こうしなくちゃわからないように乗ってきたわよ。
She's probably gonna go down, unfortunately, so I'll bust her.
激しくいくのね。ハレルヤくいダブルっての
I hate that supercell so much. Why must you do this, Supercell? Okay, now he's a foreigner. And even if he's a foreigner, I can just switch to this side. Anyone around here? Ooh, I guess not. You know, Summer Abby really gets to go out and have fun, so she deserves a little bit of fun.
もういけない人ね。
Good morning, Summer Abby. And that's fine.
とびっきなんなりと。深き眠りの門の彼方。天行き交うは星々の帆船。雲の帳の摩天楼。猫くつろぎし呪力。神々の宮。凍てつく荒野の絶景。訪れしマロードは。それこしとは夢にドリームランド。
Oh, look at that cute smile. And she actually hit harder than I thought she would. Goodbye, Abby. Yo, Benny Enma. Kibatea. Or maybe not after this one. Or actually, potential? Yes. I saw you flinch there, Ort. Deploying Stereo Phantasm, my fingers enclose the world. Here comes a frothing ocean of milk, releasing ultra dense ether liquid. Mmm, yummy. Yeah, I know. It'll just roll
roll right off you, won't it? Guess I'll just have to grab hold of what we're after myself, won't I? Yeah, you're not going anywhere. Now, Benyanma, do it. Understood. Well done, Protea. Now leave the rest to Daiguren, my blade that can cut the boundary between life and death. Mountain blades, heed my call. Send these galactic storm clouds on their way. Ooh. Dang, Benyanma.
Whoa, that was one hell of a shake. Did they do it?
They did, confirming the galactic supercell has shut down. Or it hasn't slowed down, but now we can go into the next fight with an advantage. Good. That's our first objective completed. Alright everyone, back on the shadow border. We're gonna make our way to the third stratum and deal as much damage to Ord as we can along the way. According to Trimagestus II, if we can destroy about 60% of Ord's outer shell, we can then blast it with a Storm Border's main cannon at point-blank range and to erase it for good. Hang in there, Misaki. We're in the home stretch now. This is an all-out battle in the second underworld. This all-out battle in the second underworld will be the last. Right, this is it. Time to give it everything I've got. What about Protea and Benyanma? Don't worry. I've heard from both of them. King Protea said that she's going to relax in the ocean of milk, and that the rest is up to us now. And Benyanma said that she would wave to us from the underworld's tallest mountain. Apparently, neither of them are going after Ord again, so that they don't get turned into crystal.
Is the Storm Border's primary cannon ready to fire?
Oh yes, thanks to Ureshki Gao's incredible valor in the third underworld, they've had time to get 2 engines running in parallel. They can fire the primary cannon at any time. All that's left now is for us to wear Ord down as much as we can.
Right. As soon as Ord is damaged enough for the Storm Border to destroy it, as Trimagestus II calculated, we'll all make a mad dash for Chichen Itza.
Sounds like a plan. Ugh, I'm so tired. As if making a trip to another underworld wasn't bad enough. Between these mountains shredding my skin to ribbons and my friend slicing me up again along with the enemy, I'm done. I'm getting out of here and I'm taking my ocean of milk with me. See you around, Benyanma. You did great, Protea. Your grappling would have given any sumo wrestler a run for their money, Chirp. Who knows? If you had fought Ord in the first underworld, maybe you would have been able to finish it off with a backward belt throw worthy of a Yokozuna. Hey, good night to you. Good night. Sweet dreams. But are you sure you want to disappear here, Chirp? Wouldn't you rather say goodbye to her yourself? No need. She'd only get even more depressed if she saw my invisible self all beat up like this. My invincible self all beat up like this. I don't care how fatigued she is from summoning servants. She's plenty used to that by now. Besides, I enjoy watching her suffer. I just can't stand seeing her trying to force a smile on top of all that. I hate that kind of false bravado. I don't want to see her clutching her chest every time Ord absorbs another servant either. So instead, I'll disappear here and that'll be that. What do you think? Nice and neat, no? I think I'll do the same. I hate for my master to see me at my worst. So I'm going to wave goodbye to everyone from up here. Luckily, I have plenty of flint to spare, Chirp. Well...
Goodbye, Benyanma. Goodbye, King Protea. Where's the old man?
You know, he's just doing his own thing right now. He'd be doing what you want to do. Speaking of skills, you can tell who I'm into based on my skill raising. Hello, my maid. Hey girl, hey maid alter. Look at her, ready to go. Oh gosh. So wonderful, oh my goodness, yay. Woohoo! So good. All for you, girl. The love of mage is too just powerful. Oh my goodness. Ouch. Or can you just like not? Stinky Ort. Ort's my dude. No. Ouch. 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 Oh, my maid alter, you're doing your best. You're the greatest. Gotta love the power of maids. Ouch. Or can you just like stop, please? Yo, stop. Just stop. Pause. Good job. Thank you for pausing. You know, I'll give him that. Or is just judging my taste now. And he loved her so much that he had to eat her. He's like, delicious. I too love edgy maids. Extra spice. At least just one more attack will beat this bar. And he became an archer, not that scary. Being an archer is fine. And she can take him down. That'll be completely fine. I am happy he's not doing that really annoying thing though that he was doing earlier. And I don't need that one just yet. It's okay, she'll be back eventually, aka when there's, you know, Medusa Saber, and I will summon! Okay, these are the end. Oh, beautiful. You're tempted to skip and use a saber. If you skip her, I'll take your luck for her. I'm hoping she'll be kind. AKA one Saint Quartz back. If not, I cry a bit. Ooh, assassin. Oh, fun. You know what? Hey, Ilya. And I can afford to bring someone else out. You know, let's use the power of magical girls. Well, let me just switch these two around because Ilya can fill her bar a bit. Already have too many sabers anyways. Okay, that's understandable. There are a lot of sabers. Yep, that worked. Okay, let me steer a tiny bit, decrease. You know what? Might as well decrease that. This is always good. Actually, I'll do it this way. Great job, magical girls. Or can you just like not, please? Thank you. Ew, look at all those buffs he gave himself. Disgusting. Thank you, Onicure. Goodbye, Onicure. Oh, Onicure the greatest. Okay, will Ilya live? Oh, she lived! Good job, Ilya. And now to do a thing at the very end. She may go down, but she's adorable, so that's what matters. Thank you, Ilya. Okay, what are you gonna be now, Ort? Ort? Please do not be a class that I don't have too many things against. Okay. Oh, but Saber's not bad at all. You know, I could Stella him. I might just Stella. Might not resist. You know, why should I resist, actually? Resistance is futile. You know, why not? Like, truly, why not? And in this case, let me just get something that fills up. Yeah, that's fine. Arash doesn't get my love enough.
優勢を見せて
Oh wait, Billy could fill his own gauge. Never mind. Let's see if he lives. If he actually lives, that'd be amazing. Actually, let me just stare what he does. Okay. Single enemy. Yep.
Okay.
Still a second, oops.
予言するよ。このサンダラーで眉間に3発。それで終わり。くらいだ。
Oh, ew. I don't like those buffs.
行くよ。
Man, only I can buff, not you. How dare you?
Okay. 行くよ。Okay. Fire! 呪い。
Oh, I didn't realize he'll drink my gauge. Oh, I hate that. Ew. He just like not drink my gauge?
行くよ。
Disgusting.
Okay. 了解。くらえ。呪い。
Man. If only Orton do that. That is the ultimate ew. So is Arash gonna still appear? If he wasn't eaten? No. Never mind. He's still technically gone. Dang, that would have been a fun way to cheat the system. Imagine if it actually worked that way. Oh, that could have been so funny. Ah well. Darn it. He's gonna go down no matter what, so... Goodbye, Arash. Did he even get to see him get eaten? He just fell on his stomach. It should be fine. totally fine.
お前をねジュラ紀まで
A true discovery.
地元のイカれた仲間たちを紹介するイクチオサウルスディモルフォドプレシオサウルスオレオレ見せたれプレシオサウルス
Good job, dinos. At least the dinos kinda got the revenge. Or the... What are they technically? Robo-dinos? But dinos nonetheless. Oh, Steggy. Bebe Steggy. And now he'd be a Lancer. Oh, Jason could play a role. Jason could technically do a thing. Yo, Jason, do you want to do a thing? I might just throw him in there because Jason. Jason, Jason, Jason. Beautiful Jason. True beauty. Always for the love of Jason. Jason is the ultimate support after all. But nah. You know, I feel like... Let's see, who do I feel like putting in there? Oh no, it's scrolling still. Oh, hi, Jason. You really want to come out to play? You do? Okay, you know. For you, my dude, just because you want to be here. He totally wants to be here. This is all for him. Because he says he wants to be here. I'm not totally forcing him at all. I would never force Jason. Totally not. I will feed my boy to Ort. I want to sacrifice him. I mean, have him come out to say hello to everyone. Aw man, I was hoping that would actually worked. For yourself. All allies. Well. Actually, I don't want to gain those things. At the very least, guts. What do you have again? Okay, that one. Looked at that one earlier. Do you even have arts right now? Nope. There's no arts over there anyways. Next turn they'll have their gauges. And I'm not letting Ort eat all the... or gain some buffs as well. Must guarantee living. And now buffs for days. Whee! You know what, for you, my lady? All for you. Yeah, Jason will always save me like always. Because Jason's the greatest. He's so kind, he's so wonderful. Like a true gentleman, as one do when you're Jason. Like, oh my goodness, Jason. Thanks, Jason.
ここでこうだ当然だろ
願いを抜く先
アルゴノーツ出陣の時だ行け我らアルゴノーツアストラプステアルゴ
Great job, Jason, using the power of friendship. So sweet of him.
我らが進む夢の果てまで川よ水よ雲よ空よ花よ息吹よ歩みを記した思いの雫舞い届けいつか見えるよ私たちの国が
Yeah, totally didn't get eaten in his noble phantasm at all.
江戸川さつきの恋の吹き流し
He probably just crawled out of Ort's stomach. Okay, Ort, thank you for stopping.
体が軽いわね
Would not have liked that, Ort. Well, she doesn't have guts, so she might die anyway. So here you go, Hokusai. You might live.
見上げる空つないだ川のせせらぎ突撃前から
But since I see your cards, I'm not gonna resist.
二人の力で行くよ三輪
Goodbye, Jason. You were the greatest.
全力で行こ
A true hero.
つないだ
う川のせせら
He sacrificed himself so the girls could live.
女王の
Oh,
名において
Jason.
命じます
ぎ立ち上がれ虐げられ三敵よ
Gotta love Jason.
15条の奮起へと至る突撃二人の力これが私たちの力だ
Delicious. Nyam, nyam, nyam. Okay, now to see who's gonna be fed next. Oh gosh, it's the worst one. Ooh, that's the one I hate the most. Ew. When it's a foreigner, that one's like just the ultimate ew. I mean, technically, he still just throw stuff at it, even without using something that's like super effective against it, but ew. I can't throw my daughter at him. No King Patea. But Domon, you know, Domon will give him a stomachache, and that's fine. I'm fine with feeding Domon to him. Yeah, Domon's delicious enough. Yummy Domon. Delicious Domon. He is a dough. A piece of dough. Yummy, yummy. And he'll go down anyway, so... Ooh, I kinda wanna feed him a spicy priest too, but... I'ma hope I can use a spicy priest in the... in some of the other ones. Because, oh, he'll be tasty. Very, very tasty. And I kinda like that. Just because it'd be a bit funny.
do you do, Shufu? Ah, HP. Never mind. I don't need that. What do you do? I could feed Rasputin right now, but nah. I'm feeding Kotomine later. My sussy priest is just gonna chill. He'll be fine. But putting him in here would be tempting, but no. If it was the beginning of the fight, then yes. But at the end, no, can't do that. Not gonna feed right now. I could technically feed Waver, but nah. I'll wait for the next one if anything. Because a few noble phantoms to the face would take him down for sure. You know that's fine. Oh, and a monk, you know, that's actually a good idea. Oh man, yes, putting a monk in as well. So yay. Close enough for that. Almost a priest. Definitely a nun and a monk. Oh, Domon's the monk. Oops. We can have double monk. Actually, that's fine too. Ancient would just be there to increase stuff. Rasputin's later. He's too beautiful right now. I need to sacrifice him once he's a little bit stronger. But eh. Hopefully Ort becomes something that Rasputin can actually do something against. Because, oh, I would love that. I think that'd be great. Okay, that I can do for sure. That one's fine. Again, fine. Fine. If only that would have worked. Increase for yourself? Nah. What do you do again? Oh man, increasing... If you could do death, that would just be so beautiful. I wish. I really wish. Or ain't falling for a level 1 flirt. No, he's so charmed. He can fall for a little bit of charm. And then there's Domon doing a thing. Domon's the man, after all. Delicious. Why wouldn't Or get charmed? Oh gosh, 2 million now, okay.
Yeah, or just eat them. You're gonna get a stomach ache. Or it's gonna get the worst stomach ache. Okay, or what you gonna be now? Please. Aw. Story not fight yet. Actually, no, yay! Story, that means Ort's gonna probably lose some buffs. I just received word that the sun has been returned to the altar in Chichen Itza. However, its output has fallen significantly. At its current rate, it'll be nighttime in an hour.
That must be Vukub's doing. As long as they have the altar and the solar sojourn, the sun will obey a priest's commands, at least to some degree. He must have instructed the sun to decrease its output so it would be harder for Ort to find.
Well, damn, that was considerate of him. Guess he was a worthy rival for you, huh?
Rival? Hardly. He's a much better priest than I ever was, since he's so naturally earnest. What a beautiful sunset. Even if that sun is artificial, I dare say the sunset is just as picturesque as any you'd see in proper human history. I never imagined that this was how my first dream to enter a safari rally would come true. Just goes to show you, you never know what life has in store.
Indeed, I dare say this was quite the underworld pilgrimage rally. Yeah, it really is beautiful.
Still, this would be the last time we take in a Lost Belts landscape. And the last time we were present for one coming to an end. The Storm Border just sent us another report. They've confirmed that 98% of all of Miklan's indigenous life is dead. Now that the Tree of Emptiness seeds don't have anything left to attack, 97% of those have killed themselves. At the moment, the only things still alive in this subterranean world are us, a few Danos, and Ort. And Ort won't be along much longer either.
Yep, the Storm Border's primary cannon has already begun its firing sequence. Once Ort makes its way through the plains and into the jungle, we'll bring an end to this. As for the enemy we'll have to face afterwards, we can worry about her once we get back to the Storm Border.
I'm so sorry for the trouble our Kukulkan is causing you. I know she's in a very difficult position.
Oh no, not at all. I can understand where she's coming from.
I'm just kidding. In her capacity as the king of this lost belt, I don't know what she'll ultimately end up choosing. But I'm fairly certain the one thing she won't do is wipe all of you out. Personally, I like nothing more than for her to move on from this lost belt and join you on your... Oh?
Tepeyu? Are you hearing that too, Tepeyu? And no worry, Tepeyu, she already joined me.
What's going on? Nobody told me to expect anything like this. What's with all these life signs? Is it another incident? Are the Tree of Emptiness seeds gathered here?
No. These signals are coming from Danos, and they're all headed this way. But how? I thought they'd all scattered into the jungle.
Aha, so that's what happened.
Good grief. It's wonderful to see you all back in the city. But I can't believe we're still just chatting peacefully when an extraterrestrial is about to destroy Miklan. Is this just what fully mature intelligent beings are like? This isn't at all like the future I had imagined. Now I'm wondering if my real body out there is resting between dimensions. Wasn't maybe a little too hasty with her choice. In fact, now I'm wondering if I was deceived. Maybe I should kill that shady Taoist after all. Oh? Is that Vukub? Ooh, things just got much more interesting.
Are you all still out here wasting time? I assume the fact that you came back to Chichen Itza means that you still care for it. But that monster is going to destroy Miklan even before the sun can explode. There are no living creatures left or in or below the 4th stratum. Are you just going to roll over and let the same thing happen here too? Show some spirit for once, damn it! Even the Osalome didn't go down without a fight. I know, but still. You make a good point, but that's pretty rich coming from you after you conspired to destroy Chichen Itza in the first place. Whether we fight or not, we're still going to go extinct. What point is there even in making a stand? Acting without a good reason is wrong. We can't waste our energy on pointless endeavors. Pointless? Ugh, you're so... No, you're right. You're absolutely right. This isn't your problem, it's our problem. We're never going to change. Why would we? It's how we stayed peaceful this whole time. No matter what happens, Miklan will be destroyed. I suppose it makes sense that we wouldn't change no matter what form those final moments take.
Don't be stupid, you're living beings, right? Of course you can change if you want. Sometimes, you guys are so smart you swing right back around to being dumb.
Huh? You're...
Oh, it be he.
Sorry I was gone. Is Kali shot up just about every inch of me except my head, so regenerating took a bit. It's the king of dinosaurs! You're still alive! I mean... Thank goodness you're alive! I can't believe you don't see the point in acting or changing your mind just cause the result will be the same. What are you, slaves? You're supposed to be dinosaurs. Seeing you so totally lacking ferocity is sickening. You should all be apologizing to the dinosaur fans who are so in love with your wild nature. Listen up, it doesn't matter if your actions don't end up changing a damn thing. As a species, you guys are strong and intelligent. You've long since gotten rid of anything wasteful or unnecessary in your lives. The Maya taught you that excess leads to conflict, tearing people apart instead of bringing them together. They weren't wrong. They've had the right idea for a long time. As a species, you guys became incapable of acting for purely selfish reasons or just because you personally didn't like something. But this is your last day on Earth. No matter how selfishly you act, it won't change what comes tomorrow. Make all the mistakes you want today because you're not gonna have a chance to regret them tomorrow. I see. So nothing we do will have any lasting repercussions anymore. If nothing we can do can change anything, then that's all the more reason not to. It may not change anything, but that doesn't mean it'll be meaningless. Fighting the death coming for you, even if it's a losing battle, isn't a waste. You still have a choice. You can let it all end the same way you'd end any other day, or you can rise up to meet that end. It might be stupid, might even be a waste of energy, but just putting in that energy is meaningful. Meaningful? For whom exactly? I don't see how it could be meaningful for us. For something bigger than yourselves. You've been taught that ever since you were born. As of right now, your story doesn't have a single conclusion. You loved hearing about the other Lost Belts, right? Well, the people who lived in them didn't just disappear one day. Even when they had no hope of survival, they still went out fighting against their greatest enemy, Chaldea. You guys didn't laugh when you heard about that. You knew there were legitimate reasons for them to fight for the end they wanted. Coming to terms with your extinction or fighting it to the very last are two very different approaches. If you think of your story as a sentence, it's all about where you put the period. Remember, there's literally no tomorrow, so why not make fools of yourselves for a change now?
Hey, hello, welcome.
I see, you do make a good point. Yeah, I never thought of it like that before.
Aw, look, no longer lonely and uplifted now.
This is exactly why you're a king. Your speech had much more bite to it than Vukub's. Alright, if we're going to do this, I guess we'll have to make use of NFF services.
Vukub's still taking strays. Wow. Just ow. Wait, what? I love this. Dano's fiddling with gun.
I'll go with this oversized rifle. The recoil's gonna throw off my aim. This design wastes a lot of kinetic energy in the explosion. Can anyone here modify this gun? Bullets are useless against Ort. What if we repurposed our biowaves instead? That could work. I'm definitely sticking with bullets. This railgun uses opposing electromagnetic poles to fire them at much deadlier speeds than standard firearms. I've always thought NFF services guns were lacking something, but in 15 minutes, we can have them modified, stabilized, and ready for training.
And now he has a rocket launcher. I love this. Oh my goodness.
Let's not bother with rockets that explode on impact. We need rockets that will penetrate Ort's armor and detonate inside it. While we're at it, we should make a whole rocket launcher bigger too. Big enough to fill the rockets filled with bomblets. Da Vinci taught me the principle behind explosive ammo like that. Apparently it violates some kind of treaty and proper human history or something. Sounds rough.
I can't believe how quickly they're making advances. They might actually be the most dangerous species I've ever seen yet.
You know, NFF services are really nice. Until now, I wasn't sure if you had any purpose whatsoever, Koinskaya.
I just love this image.
But you've proven yourself an avatar of salvation, or at least discovery. Can you show us even more weapons?
This path of evolution may be dangerous, but I certainly don't mind being needed in this fashion. I take it this means I'm your new object of worship? Your living goddess?
No, we already have a god. You're just a convenient means to an end.
The honesty?
Worth a shot. What, feeling left out again, VTuber? Hey, I get it. It's freaky seeing all them band together with their half-baked ideas, thinking along more human lines. It's nothing like that. I wouldn't be part of that group even if they begged me. I'm nothing like those weaklings who change their whole approach after a few words from their king. Of course you are. You're all the same. The fact is every one of you Danos who came back here did so because you were dying to do something. That something isn't fighting or even loudly proclaiming your existence. It's a desire to make your mark as a species. That's what drives you guys forward. Always was, always will be. Humph, is that so? Well, they're welcome to it. I'm just... What are you doing just standing around? Get ready now. You're gonna be my ride, right? Why do you even think I became your king in the first place? We're doing this together, VTuber. Hell, these Dinos don't even know the first thing about fighting. Us hot-blooded types gotta lead the way or they'll never figure it out.
You seriously consider using that as a thumbnail? It is tempting too, but oh my goodness. I'm not gonna lie, I do love the King of Dinosaurs expressions. They're a bit cursed, but I love how cursed they are. I wish I could keep him in this form. I wish I could have summoned him and summoned his smaller self. Hello, hello.
Us hot-blooded types gotta lead the way or they'll never figure it out.
Buku's so happy. He's like, oh my goodness, we're gonna lead the way together. Yay! Why did all those Danos just run past the shadow border? Are they going to the 4th stratum towards Ort? They're all smiling and waving as they go by.
50, 60. Those are the Danos that survived the attack on the Chichen Itza, and they're armed. Don't tell me they're planning on attacking Ort themselves.
Storm border to shadow border. I believe you have just passed a pack of Danos. They may be armed, but we are not their target. They're heading out to attack Ort. The King of Dinosaurs informed us that they do not need our help. He instead urged us to focus on our own mission. So I ask that you continue on your current path to rendezvous with us as we originally planned. The primary cannon's firing sequence is complete. By our calculations, you should arrive at the storm border and around the same time Ort enters our firing range. Be aware that whether our attack on Ort succeeds or not depends heavily on your arrival time. That is all.
Preposterous! That can't be right. We must have only thought that they were carrying guns. The Danos are wise and gentle. They're the ideal form of humanity. They may not be human per se, but they embody the goal that we should all be striving for. So why? Why would they go off to fight, especially when there's no reason for them to do so? We can destroy Ort all on our own. That's what we've been working towards this whole time. There's no point in them spilling their own blood here.
Gordy.
Gordolf, please keep your foot on the accelerator. I know you still have time, but you never know what may happen. Also, this is where I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you all for everything. Alright, do you have anything I can use as a weapon? Even something simple like a knife will do.
You too, Tepeyu? But why?
All of my fellow Danos have gone off to fight. I can't be the only one not to do so. I understand that, to you, this may seem like nothing more than us throwing our lives away, and I'm inclined to agree. But by rights, we can and should be doing all in our power to avoid this battle. But Be that as it may, this is the decision we finally arrived at. If I ignore it now, I could no longer call myself a Danos.
Tepeyu. How about this? It's a submachine gun we keep on hand for emergencies. You're pretty small for Danos, so you should be able to use it.
Of course, don't worry, I know how to use it. I'll only disengage the safety once I've left the vehicle. Goodbye.
That is a funny thought though, dinosaurs using modern firearms going up against a UFO. Truly absolute cinema. Wait. Don't do this, Tepeyu. I know we have no right to stop you, I really do. But even so, I can't just stand by and let you do this. And not just you. All the Danos we've met have been wonderfully peaceful and accepting people. So why would you all choose to fight now? Especially when you know for certain that you won't survive. We've been lucky enough to see so many different worlds over the course of our journey. There was a Kickstarter movie like that? Did it ever come to fruition? I want to see it. Even if some of them have made terrible mistakes or did awful things, nobody in those worlds deserved to die. And compared to them, you Danos are just so kind and wonderful. It's one thing not to be able to avoid your extinction, but why would you throw your lives away in battle? In a battle you know is as hopeless as it is meaningless.
I'm shocked. I had no idea you harbored such anger, Mash. No, that's not right. You've just been through so much that your gentle nature was insufficient to restrain you. Danos never considered anyone special. We were all equal in every way that mattered. That's why we never fought amongst ourselves. But I'm not like that. I place more importance on those I cared for. I remember how your eyes shone when Ishkik told you about the ideal form of humanity you always imagined. But then, and correct me if I'm wrong, I believe you found yourself conflicted over her conclusion. People are all equal and their lives equally precious. No one should be given special treatment. But if so, then we shouldn't grieve anyone's death, because doing so would undermine that equality.
Right. Everything Ishkik said made sense. And I was moved by what she said about how everyone is precious. But in spite of that, I still found it difficult to accept her conclusion. If what she said was right, then we ought to treat the deaths of loved ones and strangers the same. And yet back then,
Indeed. That is the key difference between you and us. And there are differences, Mash. It's inevitable. No two lives can be the same. It's okay for you to empathize with people you're close to more than those you're not. Proper human history's humanity has always sought connections and things that would bring joy to their lives. That's why you flourished. This may sound heartless, but in a truly equal world, you would end up just like us. It would lead to a world where there are no such thing as special person. A world where I couldn't even save my one and only friend.
Tepeyu, are you referring to...
Yes, I want to save Ishkik.
Of course he did. Aww. That movie's never gonna be made then.
I want to save her from being forced to stay in the same place for 6 million years, observing life in Miklan, the only one of her kind. But my efforts led to only discord and failure, to the point that I hid myself away in an attempt to forget everything. I was resigned to my fate as just another unchanging Danos. But then, all of you showed up. Your tales of proper human history were all dangerous, but they were also wonderful and inspiring. I remember the shock I felt when you first wandered into my home, the trust you and Habitat showed each other through how you both spoke. I remember Misaki's heartbeat, and how light and sincere it is. Marine's footsteps, as he happily ran around, Yuoga Marie's indomitable smile. Father Kotomina's suspicious word choices, Da Vinci's wisdom and childlike exuberance. I could go on, but I best stop here, or I'll be at this all day. My point is, I may have volunteered to be your guide, but you were the ones who truly showed me a new world. I enjoyed myself immensely, and that's a good thing. Fun is a good thing. Of course it is. How could it be bad? As long as you're upholding good morals, of course. Ha ha ha. So please, don't think of your world, your actions, as some terrible burden to bear. Haven't we told you before? All of the Danos support you wholeheartedly. We don't hate you. We don't envy you.
Yes, it's true. You have.
Well, having said all that, I do have some new thoughts. I know humankind hasn't had 66 million years to flourish on this planet. But even so, the fact that nothing changed here in all that time makes me sad. With that time, we could have accomplished so much, but we never accomplished anything. So I wonder now, was what we had really the best, most peaceful world we could have hoped for? I now think that very way of life itself was wrong. We never did anything good, we just avoided making mistakes. Humans are incapable of choosing the correct answer. This is because, even if they make the best choice they can at the time, they will inevitably learn of a better way later. There can be no absolutely correct choice for any intelligent beings. Our conclusions will always have mistakes, because we are people. We Danos didn't know that. We had no way of knowing that. But now, at long last, we're able to choose a mistake for ourselves. After 66 million years, we become the same kind of humanity as you, the kind that reaches for the stars.
The same as us? Don't be silly. We're the ones who should be striving to follow your example.
Then let's each learn from the best in the other. I can think of no more indulgent way to evolve. Anyway, I really must be going now. I already told Misaki everything I wanted to say to her at Chichen Itza. Thank you for everything, Mash. The very first time we met in my cave, instead of taking up your weapon, you greeted me so openly. That is one of the many things I love about you.
Not at all. I was so happy when you responded so kindly in turn. Goodbye, Tepeyu. Thank you so much for being our guide. Goodbye, Tepeyu. Oh, the Danos. What are you doing now, Ort? Wait. It went down? Who broke that one? Was it me? That was them, right? Well, that makes things easier. The last of the Danos ran across the red-stained plains. One fell, unable to even get close. One fell trying to save their friend. One fell while relentlessly attacking the enemy's outer shell. Ah, that was the sound of mystic eyes of death perception. Okay. One turned immediately after the flying saucer passed over their head, trying and failing to wound it until they too fell. One darted across the sky like lightning, wiping out one of the saucer's infinite lives before their own limbs were torn away. Ah. And so the Danos' assault ended. The flying saucer continued its way across the plains unimpeded. Resilient as they were, the Danos didn't die immediately, even after so much of their bodies were ripped to shreds. Instead, they collapsed on the ground, their bodies in tatters, accepting that their lives would end in a few minutes. Dang, Tepeyu! I wish you could have summoned him! The ultimate solo! As they turned their blurry gazes up to the distant red sun with pleading eyes.
You could have flipped the thing onto its back easy enough, but you still never lifted a finger to help them. Right to the end. How does it feel? Watching the species you spent your whole existence protecting die out. What, nothing to say? Shh, figures. Well hey, at least I had fun. You know, after all that complaining, by the end, Vukup started humming to himself. I didn't even realize I was humming along with them at first. It was right at the something.
Right at the what? Did you talk the Danos into this? Did you convince them it was better to go out fighting on a hellish battlefield than to face their extinction peacefully?
Yeah, I did. Waging war and losing battles is Tezcatlipoca's job. It's the only way I can demonstrate my divine power.
Ooh, okay, that's not bad then. That means if I start like... I could start earlier. Just in case.
Right of the Valkyrie. Still, this wasn't nearly enough to satisfy them. 66 million years of Inui's is a tough nut to crack. Guess that means I lost, since I couldn't bring them satisfaction through the fight. See you around, Lady Birdbrain. If we ever meet again, we'll have to have a real proxy war.
I'll give it more than 3 hours just in case, though. Because let's say I have work at 9 a.m. on Thursday. So starting at 4 a.m. is good. Actually 5. No, 4. 4 seems safer. Vanguard, returning to base. Welcome back, everyone. You've done a great job keeping pressure on Ort. Actually, maybe 5 now that I think about it, because I'm like 6, 7, 8, and then plus like half an hour or 40 minutes afterwards. Welcome back, everyone. You've done a great job keeping pressure on Ort. Thanks to your efforts, we have a real shot at taking it out. The plan is currently in its final stage. Our primary cannon, the Hume Barrel Ray Proof, is almost done charging. The moment Ort comes within 30 kilometers of the storm border, we'll spin up virtual Triton engines 5 and 6. We will then stabilize the void space power supply and enter firing mode. We'd like all of you to stand by in the command room until then. In fact, we're not planning on any further close engagements with that thing. This blast will either hit it or it won't.
Must you be so cavalier about such a horrifying prospect? And what's to stop us from spinning up engines 5 and 6 now? I can't possibly be the only one who wants to avoid an engine failure right at the most crucial moment, can I?
Believe me, I wish we could, but the primary cannon's effective firing range is limited. According to Trimajestis II's calculations, Ort must be within 10 kilometers for us to land an effective blow. Because Ort is capable of regenerating itself from as little of its mass as a handful of cells, we have to completely vaporize it in a single shot. So that's why we can't go full power right off the bat. Okay, I get it. But what do we do if Ort has an attack capable of destroying the storm border from more than 10 kilometers away?
What? What does that look supposed to mean? That we'll just have to trust to luck? Say something! Are you sure there's nothing we can do? Is there really no way to defend ourselves if Ort makes the first move?
No, we simply can't maneuver well while the primary cannon is deployed. Our only option is to rely on Magecraft and our armor plating's electromagnetic barriers to protect us. Naturally, we do have enough resources to stockpiled to use those protections, but if Ort exceeds our projections, we'll be done for. I'm afraid you'll just have to accept that, Gordolf. We've done everything we can. The cards have been dealt, and it's time to play our hand.
Alright, Captain. If you say there's nothing more to be done, I'll take your word for it. Very well then. Everyone, take your seats. Win or lose, laugh or cry. This will be our final stand. If there's anything you've left undone, now's the time to do it, or it certainly isn't going to wait for you to get back from the bathroom break.
Ort has crossed the plains, 33 kilometers to go until it reaches Chichen Itza. 32, 30... Okay, it's less than 30 kilometers away now. Copy? Copy, engine room? Alright, it's about time. Firing up engines 1 and 2, and virtual engines 5 and 6. Engines 3 and 4 have been diverted to power defenses, so there won't be a second shot. Don't miss, Marine. Don't worry, I won't. Ort is a much, much bigger target than the foreign god. So this is it. We're keeping the sun at our back, so Ort will be coming right for us.
Now it's all down to whether it has some way of attacking us from more than 10 kilometers or not. Or it's 23 kilometers away, 21, 19, the hell? Is it actually picking up speed? What's it planning to do, body slam the storm border? No, that can't be right. Even Ort can't possibly cross 10 kilometers in a matter of seconds.
You sure about that? Okay, we've got an emergency, people. Ort's internal cellular mass is growing rapidly. Looks like we've got a metal tentacle headed our way. This one can probably extend up to 20 kilometers. Ah, of course, a tentacle of all things.
A tentacle, not a body slam. Oh crap! It's coming right for us, Captain. Evasive maneuvers. We've fought those things more times than I can count. Armor's useless against them. The moment they touch you, they absorb you.
Electromagnetic barriers to maximum. Deflect the thing before it can touch the hull. We're managing to deflect it, but it's not letting up. Engine 3's gonna overheat if this keeps up. That's fine. 5 more seconds and we're clear to fire. How? Are you gonna fire a Spiritron torpedo and make a U-turn? Really? Can you make a U-turn after firing a Spiritron torpedo? Really? Well, we could, but it would put a lot of strain on the ship, so I'd rather save that for a last resort. For the moment, I'm trusting in a very capable ally to get us through this. Authorize QP transfer to Type 90... Authorize QP transfer to Type 79 Tamamo tank. Open the hatch. Oh man, how much are we paying for this? Time to go back to the lotto event. There we go. I've been waiting for you to agree to the terms of our business arrangement. Now let me show you the turret I've been building with the supplies I borrowed. Behold, the Calamity Dispersing Shrine Type 79 Mictlan Special. This is what I'll be using to keep your assets secure.
So, that's where she's been. I was wondering why I hadn't seen her around.
Okay, my little temp employee. Just follow instructions on the manual like I showed you. Wonderful. Oh! The brothers!
Hell yeah! Big Sis Koyan just gave us our first order. Okay bros, everything in position. Everyone in position. Yay! Now we can finally help Misaki's gang for real! This makes all the secret work we've been doing in the jungle since Big Sis recruited us worthwhile. Are the people on the storm border hearing this too? They are? Great! I told you we'd turn things around on overtime, remember? Now watch as we score the game-changing goal.
Death rolling! Ha! Ha 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 ha! Death rolling! The Deinonychus brothers! You're alive!
It was damn close, but we've always been good at pretending to be down for the count. Glad to hear you sound so happy, Big Sis Mash. Okay bros, it's time to start shooting up a storm. Don't let a single one of those gross-looking things get past you. We've got to intercept them all.
The bros are too cool.
Word is crossed. The 20-kilometer mark. 18, 16, 14, 20 seconds until it's an effective firing range.
Open anti-threat response valve. Set magical energy circulation to full speed. Vector. Increase pressure on the bow. Margin of error correction on. Shiva firing safety off. Target lock acquired on Ord center.
Ooh, we can do this! We can actually do this!
How exciting!
Orders entered effective firing range. Captain!
Fire! Ooh! Hey, direct hit. Ooh, it's super duper effective. I like that. Or not? What? Space Storm? But we destroy the organ it uses to create those. Oh, crap. Or its internal mass and gravity generation have doubled. I think that's its next generation organ. Crying. If I'm reading this right, it didn't just regrow the organ, it upgraded the damn thing. What's more, it's using the leftover cells to reform those spidery appendages. Speechless! Then we're back to square one? No, it didn't evade the shot completely. It just managed to bend the ray proof's trajectory. Theon, recalculate its trajectory that'll land a direct hit through the gravity field. Engine room, start prepping a second shot. We can't back off. If Ort closes the distance and reclaims the sun, we'll never be able to win. I told you it's impossible. Even if I run the engines into the ground, it'll still take at least 2 minutes to recharge. Ort, I outsmarted your outsmarting. Ah!
Ort's getting closer. It's still generating that storm. 9, 8, 7.
The storm's already rocking us like crazy. I can't keep the ship stable. Captain, I'll go out there and... Captain? Don't even think about it. The whole area out there is bathed in cosmic rays. Even your mystic code can't guarantee your safety. We'll have to retreat and escape Miklan, but then what do we do? Damn it, I can't believe we had all this time to prepare and there's still nothing we can do. If only we could buy enough time for a second shot. You know, it's a good thing I didn't throw him at Ort yet. Yeah, it's a good thing I didn't throw him away yet. He's here to make a deal.
I understand. You're one move away from victory. As it happens, I have a proposal that may just be of help. Care to hear it?
Sure. You know, why not at this point? Rasputin? You know, it makes sense. Of course. I'm gonna throw him at Ort later. I will throw him at Ort. I actually like that as a cliffhanger. Making a deal with the sussy priest. Oh my goodness. Okay, even if he's not useful against Ort, I gotta throw him at Ort. It'll be the last one anyways, the last fight against Ort next time. Meaning, I don't have to be afraid of throwing him. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have Muramasa. Gramps didn't let me summon him. Even though I want to know more about Onui and Tasuke, but no, he just like... Yeah, I'm not letting you summon me. Same for Charlemagne. For some reason, the Saber boys like to play hard to get. Except for Sigurd and Jason. Okay, Jason plays a little bit hard to get. I don't get him as much as I want, unfortunately, but you know, it's okay. It's fine, it's totally fine. But yeah, I got this. Oh man, it's gonna be fun throwing Rasputin at him. If Ort eats him, you know, that's kind of what he deserves. To an extent, anyways. It'll be fine. All is good in the world. I believe. And now decision's how it's gonna go at the end. Good thing I still have my stones, but foo. Oh, Rasputin. I can't wait to do that. But I'll be doing that Thursday morning. I gotta be semi-good. AKA, at least throw in that not report, but throw in that PowerPoint before it's too late at night. It's due at what? 11:59 p.m. There's plenty of time. Hehehe. So with that being said, thank you for stopping by the stream. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day at the Gacha Luck. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Yay! It's time to just work on some homework for a bit and watch Kamen Rider.